This changes everything for our playoff run, and honestly, the timing could not be any worse for our defense. Fans are in shock because one of our most consistent leaders just saw his season come to a screeching halt. I am looking at the depth chart right now, and I am genuinely worried about how we survive the next round. But before we break this down, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, and tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I am still trying to process the news that just came out of Hallis Halt, but the reality is starting to sink in. During that hard-fought wildcard victory over the Green Bay Packers, our star linebacker TJ Edwards went down, and we now know it is as bad as it looked. The team has officially confirmed a fractured fibula, which means he is headed straight to injured reserve. He is out for the rest of the playoffs. I cannot emphasize enough how much this hurts our chances as we prepare to face the Rams. TJ has been the heartbeat of this defense all season long. He's the guy making the calls, filling the gaps, and providing that veteran stability that head coach Ben Johnson relies on. When you lose a player of that caliber right when the stakes are at their highest, it creates a massive void that is almost impossible to fill. I have been watching the tape, and seeing him leave that game was a gut punch for every Bears fan. Now, Kyle Davidson has to scramble. They have already started looking at replacements, even signing defensive starters' brothers just to find some depth. But you cannot just replace a guy like Edwards. He was the glue holding the front seven together. Without him, our middle of the field looks vulnerable. It is a devastating blow at the worst possible moment. But if you think that's wild, wait until you hear what's happening with a former face of the franchise who might be eyeing a massive comeback.
The buzz around the league is reaching a fever pitch, and it involves a name that every single person in Chicago knows by heart. Rumors are swirling about a potential reunion with Khalil Mack. I know, it sounds like a dream, but recent developments regarding his future have sparked massive speculation about a return to the Windy City. Fans are already losing their minds over the idea of Mack coming back to finish what he started here. Think about the impact he could have right now. With the injury to TJ Edwards that I just mentioned, our defense needs a veteran presence and a pass-rushing spark more than ever. Even though Mack has been away, his ability to disrupt the pocket and command double teams is something this roster could use to get over the hump. I remember the energy in the city when he first arrived, and bringing that kind of juice back into the locker room could be exactly what this team needs to keep the momentum going. The speculation is fueled by his current situation, and if the numbers can work, Kyle Davidson might just pull the trigger on a move that would send shockwaves through the entire NFC. I have been reading the reports all morning, and the consensus is clear. The veteran presence he brings is unmatched. He still has plenty of gas in the tank, and his knowledge of the game would be invaluable for our younger players. Imagine a defense where Mack is back in that navy and orange, hunting down quarterbacks in the playoffs. It's the kind of storybook scenario that feels too good to be true, but in the NFL, anything can happen. Whether it actually manifests remains to be seen, but the fact that it is being discussed shows how aggressive the Bears want to be. I will be keeping a close eye on this as it develops. Thanks for watching, and as always, bear down.